So, first and foremost, what we want to do is the retreat, this experiential retreat. While we have an agenda and a schedule to fulfill on our intention, the retreat is led in a moment-to-moment manner, shaped by what the participants need and want as we go. It's a Socratical inquiry that allows women to tap into their innate intelligence and highest level of consciousness and look at their life from a grounded place. The whole first evening is about fulfillment. This is where you create an invention, you create and invent your future. And not your future from your limitations or your future from your past, like people only can see a future that is clear to them. Like I remember when I read a book called, I don't know, Unleash the Power Within or something like that. And the biggest future I could see was that I would own a recruiting firm. And I just couldn't see beyond that until one day I had an insight that I was limiting how far I could see. And as soon as I saw that, an entire new possibility opened up for me, and that was the possibility of living on the West Coast and leading mind, body, and spiritual retreats. And now, I was a recruiter at the time. I had a house, I had a business address, I had cars. Well, my whole life was in Illinois. So it was the vision that I created for myself that helped me look at the future and live into that possibility. So the whole first night is about fulfillment. The second day is a long, arduous, might be grueling, and it is the day of transformation. It's where you have the opportunity to look at your life and who you are today and how you've come to be the person that you are, your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, the way you think, your perspective, your biases, your point of view about you, your life and the people in your life. And you get to turn that on its head and examine and inquire into what's working and what's not. And through flow and embracing your divinity, your feminine divinity, and through inquiring into what's in your way and what are your constraints, and through community building with other women looking at the same thing, one by one you get to remove the constraints that are in your way of being the leader that you so deeply desire to be. You know, it's interesting because Jane Fonda was on national news last night about Ruth Ginsburg, and she said, Bill Maher said, I've always admired you. You stand for what you believe in, and you're a person of value, like your life matters, you make a difference. And she said, you know what, Bill, not always. I used to be a hedonistic, self-centered, ego-driven person, only looking out for my next good time and how life was showing up for me. And then one day, I read a book, and that book changed my life, and it was different. I started seeing life where I was here to contribute. And that's what happens in Ignite Power. You start to remove the constraints of being the possibility that you see for your life. And then day three is awesome. Day 3 is where we create the roadmap of how you're going to accomplish what you want to accomplish, what it's going to take to go from here, where you are, to be where you want to be. And day 3, with a variety of different exercises and activities, we work with you to lay those the steps in that path, to lay the field stone. And it's not like a to-do list, like, oh, I got to get up in the morning, and I have to exercise, and I have to eat right. But like, who I am is the possibility of living lusciously and loving every day of my life. And then from that place, Who would I be being? Who will I be being? And what will I be doing? And that's what we create on day 3 of Ignite Power. I can't wait to see you. We will unlock the wealth of talent, passion, and human spirit in you and every woman who surrounds you in Ignite Power.